and driven every S chassis ever. Today we are here in SHARKCAR. This is Nate's car from the Circle of Drift podcast. If you'd like to go check it out, link in the description below. Super cool guys. I was just on it. It was a really great time. So SHARKCAR, super cool. Basically a race car, but he drives on the street all the time. So he said, go take it for a rip and see what you think. That's not a KA. Car that has a 6-liter engine from a Farmtruck. And it's very minimally modified when it comes to the motor itself. It's got a stage 2 boost cam from TIC Performance, and of course that very small snail sticking out of the hood. For an ECU, it's got a Holley Terminator. Fantastic ECU for LS swaps or anything along those lines. Very simple to use, easy to understand. It's the similar ECU that was in Gingium's Volvo turbo wagon I drove, which had an LS3 turbo in it. Oh yeah, by the way, I have no rear windshield because I have a rear mounted radiator in the back. God dang, even just easing into it. Also, can I just say that this freaking livery on this thing is so sick? SHARKCAR has some slight inspiration from the Tanked Out 240 I filmed years and years ago. So shout out to you, Josh, way back in the day, for letting me do like my first burnout on camera ever. Car that was like thrown together. What's so funny is back in the day I used to be a hardcore S13 hatch person, but over the years I started to really like the coupes. The coupes have this kind of notchback Fox Body Mustang vibe to them, and if you do them correctly they look awesome. And this has the Sleepy Eye mod on it, Rocket Bunny kit on it, really aggressive. Front limbs, the canards, it all kind of comes together to be a really cool drift car. We also have a red flock dash, red flock door cards, red seats, it's everywhere. Straight Hot Wheels car. Also the e-brake, you can't miss it. It's ready to go at any time. He actually has a camera that acts as his backup camera and rear view mirror. I just noticed that, that's why I couldn't see earlier. Oh, she's happy today, that's for sure. All the switches up top that control everything. The Terminator X's screen tells me the AFRs, engine temps, all that kind of stuff. The radiator and everything is so efficient that it sometimes has a hard time getting up to temperatures, which is pretty crazy for an engine swap car with a turbo this big. Turbos create a ton of heat, so it's extremely impressive. We also have a TR6060 from a ZL1 Camaro, so absolutely fantastic transmission. So it's notchy, you know when you're in gear, you're not gonna get lost, and you're not gonna snap anything like a lot of other engine swap transmission in S chassis. Racing seat bolsters behind me to kind of give me a booster seat. drive them, you're like, yes, I've been here before, but I still understand why. I still understand why people do this. Because one, they freaking work. At the same time, parts are so available, you can find them all over the country. You walk into a Summit and get anything you've ever needed. And even though a lot of people see it as sacrilegious, you're just not going to have the same problems as a lot of the other engines. I'm sorry. And a lot of people don't want to admit that, but that's my personal experience.
Damn, okay.
For suspension and angle, it has 66mm extended lowers, Maxima inner tie rods, and S13 outers. The radiator in the back is by Mishimoto that's been retrofitted as a rear radiator. The cage is actually from Juku Racing, probably, in my opinion, the best website to get S-chassis parts. They have always done me right for my 240 builds. Fantastic guys at Juku. The car also runs on E85 because, yeah, it makes sense. It's just much safer to run an engine setup like this that you're thrashing on while drifting on E85. Hello, cows. I've driven a lot of race cars on the road, and with how the angle kit is set up on this, it's not like a Wise Fab where you're getting darted all over the road with a, hot boy alignment. This still has a ton of camber on it and stuff, but it's very manageable when driving in a straight line. I asked him, how do you see over this cow? He goes, well, most of the time, I don't need to be looking straight. He needs to be turning his head out the window while drifting. So, fair point. Jeez, dude. Wild. It's so weird how natural the LS engine feels in the S chassis. It does not feel super unnatural. It sounds super unnatural because you're like, this was definitely not supposed to sound like this. The KA is a very heavy engine, but KATs, when they're done right, they are still really, really fun. Kicking on and to keep in it. That was crazy. I just passed a sign that said slippery when wet. I'm like, how about slippery always in this thing? So after all this thrashing, we're still at 180 degrees. Wild. There is something fun about a rear-wheel drive project car not hooking. When you're racing somebody, you want the car to hook. For your own entertainment in a drift car, you don't want the car to hook. It's like the completely opposite mindset. Yeah, buddy. The exhaust also goes straight to a dump right by the rear diff that goes straight down to the ground. So when you get on the gas, it just echoes straight off the ground and into the trees to create this very ferocious feeling through your freaking bones, man. LS Turbo S13 full drift car on street. Honestly, it is a race car, but it is one of the more streetable race cars I have driven, surprisingly. Huge thanks to the guys at Circle of Drift for letting me drive their S chassis. Absolutely amazing time. Make sure to go check out their stuff. And on that note,